So in this problem, we have two cities, Richardsville and Boynton. They wish to compare their air quality by comparing their air quality index in each city on 10 different days throughout the year. In Richardsville, the researcher estimates there's 360 days in the year, divides this by 10, and randomly selects a number between 1 and 36. The number she randomly selects is 4, so she collects her data on the 4th day of the year, the 40th day, and so on and so forth. The results are shown as this. In Boyntonville, they simply do a random number generally selecting 10 different numbers between 1 and 365. So if we want to discuss the sampling techniques, well, the first one, we start with a random number and then every regular interval of that number in a systematic way. This is called systematic sampling. Whereas in Boynton, there is just purely a random number generator and 10 different numbers, and that is just the most basic kind of sampling, which is a simple random sample. C part says to 3 decimal places, and this is key. Make sure you keep track of that, because those rounding, when they specifically tell you to round, that's worth a point. So to 3 decimal places, create a 95% confidence interval of the difference between the two scores. Interpret this interval. Well, the easiest thing, most straightforward thing to do is go to Stat, Test, and because we do not know the population's standard deviation, we only have these 2 unbiased estimates of it. We will do a 2-sample t interval. A 2-sample t interval. And we do not have the data, but we have the statistics. So we're going to do the statistics, and then we type in our values. We have 48, we have 5.6, we have 10, and again we have 39 for Boynton, 6.9, and 10. Okay, our confidence level, we want it to be 95%, 0.95, and we're gonna pool the data, since we always do that in this course, and then we're going to calculate our confidence interval. And this here, our confidence interval is 3.096, comma 14.904. All right, this is the 3 decimal places. 3 decimal places, not the entire thing. You're specifically told to write it a certain way. And then interpret this interval. If we're going to interpret it, we say we are 95% confident, we're sure, 95% sure, no, we're confident. This has a mathematical meaning. It's not like confidence in like the way you walk down the hallway showing confidence. It is talking about the mathematical procedure. So we are 95% confident that the true mean lies between these values here. The true mean of the difference of the AQI index for the two cities, And in statistics, you always have to answer things in context as often as you can. So now we have a point for 3 decimal places with the correct values. We have 2 points for the correct interval and 1 point for our correct statement at the end. And then finally it says, based upon your confidence interval, so there's no choice, you have to use your confidence interval. Is there a significant difference between the scores of the two cities? Well, the answer is yes, because 0 is not in this interval. If 0 is in this interval, then the difference is negligible. But because 0 is not in this interval, we can say there is a significant difference because the AQI scores, between the two AQI scores of the cities. So using your calculator efficiently, reading through the problem, answering it in context is the path to success in this problem.